So I saw a video of this guy that punched this pedo and knocked him out, right? The guy said to the pedo before he knocked him out, he said, I hope they lock you up because I got kids. I got kids. And then he knocked the guy out. And yeah, it's good that you knocked a pedo out, I guess, but do you see what he said? He said, I got kids. As if like having kids makes you special. It don't make you fucking special if you got kids. Why should that be praised, man? It's just so fucking retarded. Even though I agree with like knocking out fucking pedophile, but I don't agree with having kids making you special. It doesn't make you special. In fact, it makes you worse than a normal person because you just put those kids into this evil world. You know, that person knows that there's pedos running around in this world and they still had kids. Plural. You know, more than one kid. And they still forced them into this reality. So why should you be looked up to, you know? Just because you knocked a fucking pedophile out, who cares? Even though that's a good thing, you still is that gonna like balance out like the bad that your kids could go through in this life, you know? Just the fault. But people don't think that way, do they? They just think like I have kids and that makes me superior and you can't touch me, you know? Because this is a natalist society and it's fucking cringe. We need an anti-natalist society, man. Imagine that. Because if that was the case, then we would just die out, you know? But that's for the best, you know? The human species don't need to continue. It's utterly pointless. You know, all these people bringing their kids into this dangerous world and they know the dangers and their kids, even if they don't go through anything traumatic, they still have to overcome shit, you know? Like dudes have to fucking overcome their fear of rejection to get laid, you know? All this shit you have to overcome in life that other people have overcome before you. And it's just pointless, you know? Just to achieve some physical desire or whatever. It's just the same repetitive, monotonous life that everyone else does, you know? Exactly. It's not special if you have kids at all. Like I said, it makes you worse than someone who don't have kids, you know? Because it shows that you're selfish. So even though that guy knocking out this pedo was cool and good, I guess, he's not really a good person too, you know? In fact, he might be worse than the fucking pedo because he has kids and his kids could grow up to be fucking serial killer. You don't know. So, yeah, it's true, man. The parent might be a fucking worse than the pedo. Not might be. He is worse than the pedo. Parents are the worst because they fucking bring everybody here, you know? If the human race stopped reproducing, the amount of evil people in the world, it would not increase, you know, it would stay the same and eventually decrease, you know. But that's never gonna happen because humans are too stupid to see that they're causing the problem by having kids in the first place, you know. It's so dumb, man. So yeah, it was just a funny video I just saw, you know, this guy in this red hat punching this pedo, knocking him out, whatever, you know. But you know, that guy isn't a hero. He's not something special. People in the comments are praising that guy, like, thank you for your community service, you know? Well, obviously they were because they're natalists too, you know? They're not fucking anti-natalists. They're breeders, you know? They bring more people into this world. They force more people into this world and they still complain about it, you know? That's just the stupidity of humanity. They complain about the problems that they create. How can you complain about something that you created, that you're responsible for? If you do that, then you just don't take responsibility for anything and you're just a child, basically. You're just a child. You're just a baby in an adult's body, you know, to be honest. And you're not special and you're just selfish and narcissistic and egotistical. That's why you really had kids. So the pedo really isn't that worse than the parent, to be honest. To be honest, they're the same. And the parent could be worse in many or most ways, morally, I mean, you know? Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Because imagine the parent has daughters, right? And, you know, when the daughter's like 20 years old, dudes are going to be chasing after the daughter, right? Because she'll be hot or whatever. And some guys will miss out on the girl and some guys will get the girl. That that father's daughter just cause some dudes to suffer because they won't get laid, you know? Like, people don't think this far ahead. They don't think about anything, bro. They just think about, I want to have kids and I'll knock out this pedo and I'm special because I got kids, you know? And you can't say shit to me because I got kids, you know? So cringe, man. That's just their mentality. They don't have to say those words, but that's their mentality. They think they're so special because they have kids when really they ain't shit, man. Like I said, like twice in this video already, they're worse than someone who don't have kids. A million times worse, you know? Exactly. A million times worse. Because their kids are gonna die one day and become a corpse, you know? And the kid could be a bad person, you know? And they don't think about that. They're too short-sighted and selfish to think about that. So, yeah, human beings just need to wake the fuck up and stop praising someone who has kids, man, you know? Fuck them.